cope with the crowd if they start to get a little bit on his back.
Well, the boo's already starting. Certainly seen as the pantomime villain here at the City West, but away straight away. And I have to say, I was commentating on his match last night, his second round match when he beat Colin Osborne. And there were three big moments in the match when he won the first two sets in deciding legs.
No score.
And when he was throwing for the match. Each time they booed him. Each time the boos got louder. But each time he hit the winning double. It certainly inspired him 24 hours ago. Let's see what it will do to Nicholson
83.
as this match develops in the quarterfinals.
Well, I think Wes is going to outscore Paul Nicholson on the treble 20, but it's all about whether he can get in and out quick enough. I mean, Paul Nicholson loves that double 16, and we've mentioned before that parallel straight to the treble 19. Instead of reaching for the treble 20, he just comfortably goes to the treble 19, and it really has been working for him. And straight away he went in this leg.
60.
So, you know, when you get little things in your head, and we talk about the confidence, that's what you keep doing, and that's how you win games.
Well, I agree. And if Newton's scoring is spot on,
60.
then Wes Newton should win. He struggled with it, though, in his win last night against Ian White. He couldn't find any consistency at all on the treble 20. He didn't hit a maximum until the last set of the match, the fourth set. If Newton finds
60.
That treble 20, he's going to take some beating.
Well, he's shown plenty of bottlers, Wes, because, you know, that when he come back against Baxter, you know, probably 2 or 3 years ago, Wes wouldn't have won that
40.
match. So he's learning his trade, he's still in his apprenticeship, and he's learning it very well. Certainly, you know, Nicholson's got the advantage where he's already won a major, but that was so long ago that that's probably kind of forgotten.
100.
That's his victory in the Players' Championship 3 years ago, Paul Nicholson. Beat Taylor in the semis and beat King in the final. Well, that augurs well for Wes Newton. It hasn't taken him any time at all to find the first maximum. It may not count, but he's in the range, he's in the rhythm. And so's Nicholson, tops to win the first one. Great stuff. Well, two terrific visits. The 180 from Newton, and that was clinical finishing from Paul Nicholson.
Well, we called it a wasted 180, which it was. He'd rather hit that in the next leg, but Nicholson, that was a clinical finish as well. When you've been hit with a 180, you know, the noise of the crowd is all in your ears and in your mind, but he just stepped up, beautiful bullseye, double top. And now, the first set, we say it so often, it's still a short format, the best of 5, sorry, but this first set is so crucial.
Well, both struggling to get away. Newton, in the first leg of the match, took until his second visit to the board to get going. I wonder how important it may prove to be. Nicholson winning the throw at the ball in the practice room. Of course, means he throws first in sets 1, 3 and 5 if we get that far.
89.
Well, again, we see that parallel switch from the asset going from the double 16 straight into the treble. But Wes now finding the trebles himself, his second maximum when he ran in the second leg. It certainly gets him control to get this set back to 1-all.
Well, he only hit 2 in the entire match against Ian White, and both of those were in the fourth set of the match. He's hit 2 in the first 2 legs. Looks in the frame of mind, doesn't he, Wes Newton?
137.
Well, he's got a lot to prove, Stu. You know, he's had some ideal chances, the World Championships, and he let the crowd get to him. Germany a couple of weeks ago, he let the crowd get to him. So, you know, he's got to be mindful of that. He's got to work with the crowd and not against them. Because when you start, you know, getting through to these sort of stages of any major, obviously you're going to get capacity crowds, and you've got to know how to play the crowd and not only the dartboard.
90. 92.
Yeah, lost the European Championship final to Simon Whitlock. The German crowd very much on the side of the Australian, and it had an adverse effect on Wes Newton. Just not used to it.
60.
Almost certainly be on his side against Paul Nicholson. As he looks at Thompson to make it one leg apiece. One leg apiece it is.
Game on.
It got a, you know, we talk about it being wide open. If Newton reaches the final, he goes up to 4 in the world. If he wins this event, Rod, he will be the world number 3 and almost certainly in the Premier League. That's what's at stake for Wes Newton over the next 48 hours. You know, and you know, no point saying he can't think about that. It's there. It's there for him.
32.
Well, no question. It's in the mind of a lot of players. If Robert Thornton goes on and wins it means he's won 2 Sky Majors. You know, so he's in the mix. But certainly, you know, they've got to do it. They've got to win these tournaments. I don't think he's thinking about it right now on the stage. But he's got to get over Paul Nicholson, who's been
81.
playing possibly the best darts of the last 2 or 3 years at this tournament. And Wes, we know how consistent he can be. As it shows here, a good switch from Newton.
96.
But it's there, though. It's there in the background, and it'll be there in the foreground if he wins the Premier League next year. But on the opposite side of the coin, it's thinking too much about the Premier League that possibly
100.
affected Paul Nicholson, certainly in the World Championship when he lost to Kim Huybrechts in the 3rd round. I think everyone was telling him, have a really good World Championship and you're going to be in the Premier League. And I think he started to believe it, didn't he? And it certainly had an adverse effect on Nicholson.
But it's things they've got to get over, Stu. You know, you ain't going to be a world champion or a top dart player for a number of years if you can't handle the pressure. No good walking away from it. You hit it head
89.
on. All the great players do. And that's what certainly these 2 players have got to do. They've got to step up a little bit. Say Paul's already won the first major. But I feel that if Wes can put this one under his belt, he will certainly move on and progress even more. Because he is a class player now. He really has improved the last 3 years.
Another one of those. Still another good, competent,
82.
professional leg of darts, this from Paul Nicholson.
Well, what Wes wants is a nice little 1-3-7 to put some pressure on Nicholson. Well, he's coming down for the 19s because he knows the way Nicholson starts throw. When Nicholson goes for the 20, Stu, it could
99.
sit up and he'll over pitch because he won't
60.
go nowhere near the treble, so he could hide the double top. Be interested to see where this dart actually goes. And as we see, it's a little bit high, but he may be able to slide that over the flight. Over pitch that one. Important dart here.
20.
There we go. I think that dart in the 20 was a little
78.
bit masking the double top, so now big chance here for Wes Newton to break the throw in this first set. He's going to get 2 darts at double 12.
Brilliant. Well, it was a good spot, Rod. Nicholson's dart did block the bed, and there was no messing around from Wes Newton. Bang, bang. 2 really well thrown darts. And he breaks the throw, and instead of being 2-1 up, Nicholson finds himself 2-1 down, and Newton throwing for the first set.
That is a major problem, Stu, when a guy, you know, they all throw darts differently. You either sit the darts up or they lay down like Phil Taylor and Justin Pipe and even Barney. The Taylor, Barney, Justin Pipe going for the 20 is perfect because it gives you a good guide on it. But the way Paul Nicholson throws, sits it up. But we talked about that switch earlier on from the double 16 straight across to the treble 19. And he's used that so well in this tournament.
Well, Wes Newton has literally just thrown away the advantage. A brilliant 2 darts, 78 finish. Steps up, throws for the set. He's thrown 6 darts and he's not got underway. Nicholson is throwing beautifully here.
137.
Well, it looks all over, doesn't it, this leg?
Well, we keep saying, you know, you work hard to win a leg, especially against a throw. Don't give the next leg away easy.
92.
And certainly Wes looks like he may have done that. Nicholson's going to get the throw in the fifth and final leg of this set. Wes realistically is going to have to score 280 with 6 darts here sometime in this leg to even get close.
95.
Well, let's see what he can do here. Crucial visit, but Nicholson already down to a finish. Van Gerwen against Hamilton to follow.
140. All you require 123.
Followed by Thornton against King. That's our quarter-final lineup here at the City West.
And what a contrast in throws with the next game between Van Gerwen and Hamilton. The young man, that's the speedster against the older
91.
gentleman, if he doesn't mind me saying that, that's really solid, really takes his time on every dart. Be really interested to see how that pans out. Certainly Nicholson, double 16. Now he doesn't miss this very often going in, Stu.
32.
Needs it to level it up.
Well, Newton through for the set. He missed 7 darts to get underway, and that was a brilliant leg from Paul Nicholson. Claws it back, and now it's his turn to throw for this hugely important opening set.
Game on.
Best of 5, first to 3. It's going one way, then the other.
Well, previous leg he got in first dart, out first dart on the double 16. And how ironic if he's going to waste the chance.
32.
He'll be more than happy with that, the last dart. It just puts the pressure on Wes.
He struggled to get away
40.
in this first set, Wes Newton. He was persevering with double 16, switched to tops, was successful. It'll be interesting to see if he changes tack with his starting double.
97.
Well, that's a great score, beautiful switch. Certainly gives Paul Nicholson the big advantage to take this first set. Newton's really going to have to start pounding this treble 20.
60.
It's not enough. Nicholson, he'd settle for 1 treble with every throw here, Stu, no question.
Another one would be absolutely perfect.
140.
Right on cue, a 140 from Nicholson. He's a big favourite now to win this set. Oh, what a response. Brilliant darts.
140.
You'd be disappointed with that. There was so much room for a third. Advantage Nicholson.
Well, Paul's going to get 9 darts from the 2-3-2. So, another treble.
100.
Well, he's going to be happy with the 100. Before he put his foot in the hockey, the straight ton will do him, which just forces Wes into a 180 or a 140. Well, Nicholson, as I said, he was going to have 9. He's already had 3, so he's going to get 6 from 1-3-2. Doesn't need to go to the bullseye or 25 route. Surely he'll just go for the treble 20. The flash shots in this situation you don't have to worry about. Well, he's going to go there, and perhaps he's going to take the exhibition shot out, which it looks like he certainly does. His favourite 32. What a shot this will be.
100.
He can even manage a smile. Paul Nicholson found himself 2 legs to 1 down.
100.
He's surely about to win this crucial first set against Wes Newton. Double 16. Well, he's missed 3 darts now for the set. He's missed 4 darts now for the set. Well, this would be something incredible.
Well, if that first dart goes in the treble, there'll be fireworks and it's low. But he's just got to concentrate. I mean, the double 4, what he's got to think, if Nicholson splits the double 4 and he's coming down to 2s, not a great switch. Always think that your opponent's going to miss. So don't waste any of those darts. Mustn't miss the big number. He's having to switch. He's going to have to stay on the 20s. don't miss the 20.
40.
So back to double 4 for Nicholson for the set.
We require 8.
Well, double 4 it is. 4 darts he's already missed to win the set. Nicholson wins the opening set in this quarter-final. We knew all along it was going to be very, very close. The first set goes the distance. It's Paul Nicholson who strikes.